If you are a baseball fan, there is absolutely no need for me to tell you where I am at. If you're not a baseball fan, I can tell you that I am at the one and only Louisville Bat Factory in Louisville, Kentucky. And I am about to take a tour of this wonderful facility and bring you along as I do. And it should be a great tour. It'd be wonderful to see some of these bats being made, and I might even get a custom bat for my father. You can get a custom bat monogrammed, and it could say "Burn Ball Ernie Hall" right there on the bat. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a bat monogrammed with "Burn Ball Ernie Hall," a genuine Louisville Slugger, and send it to my dad back in Cleveland, Ohio. So let's go take a tour of the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory Tour. I found my way inside, and greeting you as you walk in is the signature wall. And there's 8,000 professional ball players have signed contracts with Hillerick and Bradsby Company since 1884. I would believe that that would be the company that owns the Louisville Slugger. So there's some 8,000, I don't know if there's 8,000 signatures on this wall, but there's an awful lot. And they've got it by time period. So there's 1961 to 1970, and you see the signature, and then the year and the name underneath. So quite a bit of history here, to say the least. Here's going back to 1941. We've got a lot of different players here. So just off to the left of the signature wall is the gift store, and as I often like to do when I come to a place like the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory Tour, is to take you for a walk through the gift shop. And it's here in the gift shop that I'm going to probably get a personalized bat from my father, and it'll say "Burn Ball Ernie Hall" on it. We'll have that burnt right into the bat for dear old Dad. He can put that in his office at home. But you can pick up everything here from, it looks like keychains, baseballs, quite a bit of wonderful things here. It looks like there's a 10 to a 15-minute wait to get a bat. So personalized bat layout ideas. Option 1, which is the most popular, it has it says "Genuine Louisville Slugger," and then it says "Your name here," and you can add a third line or what have you. So fantastic. I'm not sure what the cost is. I think it's probably about $50 or something to have a bat. And actually, you can see the price right up there. So there's the different bats you can have. I see a camouflage bat up there, and all types of different bats up on the wall that you can do. So I'm going to get I'll get my dad a personalized bat before I leave. And if you want to, you can pick up a smaller bat over here with your team logo on it. You can see there's the Cleveland Indians right there. That's my team, along with the San Francisco Giants. And there's some pennants that you can get right up here. You can get a nice jersey or a hat. Really is a nice place. Not too crowded today as well, even though today is, I would assume it's right in the middle of tourist season. But let's go inside and take the tour and maybe see the museum as well. Off to the right, as I'm walking down to get my ticket, I noticed the Ripley's Believe It or Not Oddball, and this is actually part of the tour. And it's a collection of different items here, and I'm going to bring you in for a walk of this place. I took a look in here already. It's quite interesting. The amazing Robert Ripley, artist extraordinaire, world explorer, and baseball guy. So I don't know. I guess that would be a replica of Robert Ripley, born in 1890 and died in, I think it's 1949. So there he is, folks, Mr. Ripley, and I think that might be his suitcase. So I'm just going to kind of take a nice walk through here and bring you along Here is the Sultan of SWAT, the Bambino, as you've never seen him before. That would be Babe Ruth. In 1939, Babe Ruth played on the Ripley Believe It or Not team to raise money for charity. Even in this oddball uniform, Babe belted a home run during the game at Madison Square Garden against the 9 Old Men, led by world-famous journalist Lowell Thomas. So there you see Babe, right there. And here's a replica of Babe, the Sultan of SWAT. And here's the Iron Horse, or Ape Man. One of Ripley's best baseball buddies was Lou Gehrig. The Yankee great swung for the fences, but really wanted to swing through the jungle. Believe it or not, Gehrig made a serious pitch to play Tarzan and even posed in total Tarzan fashion. Ancient beaded throne right there. Explore the drawers. They got a shrunken head night. Bring the whole family. What a nice treat this is. I gotta really give a shout out to my friend Mark Suna, who lives here in Louisville and hosted me last night. She's got a chip on her shoulder. Vincent Guerrero used 380 potato chip bags to fashion this eye-catching woman's vest in 2013. So you can come around, and I guess what she did was she took the potato chip bag right there, you can see, and folded the potato chip bag up. Hopefully you can see that. But she folded the potato chip bag up, and there's a woman that made a outfit out of Sprite cans. So continuing along, what else do we have over here? Here we have I.C. She Sells, Pittsburgh Pirates. Look at that. Who are you, Miami Marlins? What it really comes down to is finding whatever it is that turns you on emotionally. John Enswell, the Miami Marlins. A perennial favorite. There's that would be Pete Rose. This portrait of the Cincinnati Reds legend Pete Rose was painted on rose petals. Mexican artist Ricardo Amazuca used over 200 rose petals for the unusual piece, which was specially commissioned for this exhibit. There you go, look at that. And over here you have, just a bit outside, Cleveland Indians. No matter how far out of first we are, it's cool. Ricky Vaughn, that's the Wild Thing. Made famous in that movie. Joe and Marilyn. 1954, Marilyn Monroe married baseball legend DiMaggio in San Francisco. They spent their wedding night at the Clinton Hotel in Paso Robles, California, paying $650 for the room. After the couple left, having stayed in the room for 15 hours, hotel owner Ernest Sharp found a pair of worn but undamaged stockings in the wastebasket, which he retrieved and later sold for a small fortune. Look at that, Marilyn Monroe's stocking right there at the Clifton Hotel. So we'll continue on. Give it a try. Can you fit another ball in this box? 24 baseballs. And then they've got a thing right there to lift it and see how, if that lady would be so nice to lift that. Young man, would you lift that for me? Would you lift that there? Lift that up. There you go. There's how you're going to fit another one in there. So can you fit another ball in the box? Put 25 ball in the box. There you have it, folks. There's how to do it. Right there. You can take a look at that as I walk around here. There's an interesting exhibit here. This is a bear. No, my Mercedes is afraid of bears, but this one won't bite her. Pinning for a pennant, Chicago Cubs. They made this chainsaw carving American animals. Look at that. This was pine needles. This is all made with pine needles there. There's a couple of folks taking a picture. Nutty for Jennifer. Fans at big league ballparks buy about 2 million bags of peanuts each season. Look at that. They used almost 10,000 peanuts to capture J-Law's look at the night she won her Oscar in 2013. That would be J-Lo? J-Law's look. Jennifer Lawrence, that would be. Looking at it now, I can see there's Jennifer Lawrence made out of peanuts. And then over here we have, what would this be here? Some type of a colorful. Well, it looks like this is made out of straws. The last straw. Not only is this larger than life peacock made entirely from drinking straws, but the straws glow in the dark. Perfect sipping straws at night games. The Nido neon bird was created by Quebec's Nathaniel Kenton in 2015. There you go. Look at that. All drinking straws. What a great museum here. Let's go and take a tour of the factory. I missed this walking into the Ripley's Museum. This is made out of toothpicks, and this is the Toothpick Yankee Stadium. It's made from 125,000 toothpicks and a lot of Elmer's glue. Look at that. All right, I bought my ticket for $14, and my tour of the factory will start in about 15 minutes. So this is what you see when you come in. You can actually hold a piece of history here. And here is the story of the Louisville Slugger. Bud Hillerich made his first professional bat for Pete Browning in 1884. Browning was a star slugger for the Louisville Eclipse and won the batting crown in his 1882 rookie year with a .382 average. Over his career, he earned 3 batting titles, and his lifetime average of .341 exceeds many players in the National Baseball Hall of Fame, but he's yet to be inducted. There's Babe Ruth, larger than life, going on here. Of all the players in baseball history, none has reached the legendary status of George Herman Babe Ruth. As the first great slugger, his towering home runs changed baseball into a high-scoring power game. On and off the field, Babe's larger-than-life personality helped him become the most celebrated athlete of all time. And here it looks like you can take your picture. You can hold the bat. You got a nice backdrop there, and you can take your picture holding a bat. It looks like they've got different bats. There's Derek Jeter and Jim Tomei, I see. I know a lot of people that are probably watching this video that probably wish that they were here if they've never been here before. My brother David is a big baseball fan. So Dave, if you're watching this, definitely worth the trip to come down. And then there's my brother Michael down in Tampa, the Tampa area, and he's got a little one. He's got a little one he calls Buddy, and Buddy is an aspiring baseball player. He'd probably love to bring Buddy up here to see the museum. Here's the early years, 1870, 1819, the Flying Dutchman, and we got different bats on exhibit. Very, very nice museum. You got the big red machine. They were around when I was delivering newspapers on the shores of Lake Erie. Johnny Bench and George Foster and all the likes. Looks like here they have a place where you can try your best at throwing a fastball, perhaps. Feel the heat. Billets for bats. Method 1, guided boring machine. Method 2, split and turn method. The raw material. Along the New York-Pennsylvania border, northern white ash and maple trees are carefully harvested. Workers first cut the logs into 10 to 14-foot lengths, then cut the logs into 40-inch bolts. Cylindrical billets are then extracted from the bolts. After drying, the billets are sent to Louisville to be made into bats. So it looks like they've got a couple different methods here. Here's a story of a tree's journey. Number 1, loggers cut the trees from the forest in New York, Pennsylvania. then it goes to the mill, then it goes to the machines called the lathes, and it comes down to here. This is where the factory tour is going to begin, so we'll do that here in just a moment. They've got some nice, here's Babe Ruth right here. They have quotes. All I wanted to do was give that thing a ride out of the park anywhere. Babe Ruth. You can see the Babe right there. Over here you have Ted Williams. Hitting is the most important part of the game. That would be Ted Williams right there. And then over here we have, who would this be? This would be Derek Jeter. There's no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. There's Derek Jeter. All right, so we'll start the tour here in just a minute. And I believe this would be Ken Griffey Jr. And he once said, before I even step into the batter's box, I have an idea of what I want to do with the ball. Look at that. So I made my way to the other end of the batting cage here, or I think this would be the batting cage perhaps, or pitching cage. And this, they have a button here. You press batter up, and you can see the young boys here. They push the button, and you have a pitcher down there with the Philadelphia Phillies, and he's throwing the. Look at that. So you can feel the heat. Feel the heat. What a great exhibit that is. This is where they're going to begin the tour, and before they do, I thought I'd share this with you. Each year, 40,000 northern white ash and maple trees supply the logs for Louisville Slugger bats. Ideal trees for bats are at least 80 years old. Northern white ash billets spend 5 weeks drying in a kiln until their moisture content reaches 10 to 12%. This would be the factory. Big league ball players order 100 to 120 bats each season. All right, so this is Ben. Ben is going to be doing our tour here, and he told me that this is going to be the best tour of my life. So don't disappoint me, Ben. It's going to be about a 30-minute tour through the Bat Factory. We got this. All right, there you have it, folks. The 1220 tour at the Louisville Slugger Factory Tour with Ben, the greatest tour guide in the world. All right, so we've finished the tour, and as you come out, they give you a miniature souvenir bat, and there's quite a bit of history here with pictures of various ball players. For example, there's Robin Yount, who said, I was fortunate enough to play 20 years, and there was always a Louisville Slugger in my hands. And here's Derek Jeter, who said, I've used the same bat, same model, same size since day one when I was in the minor leagues, Derek Jeter. Jim Thome said, there's a history to the Louisville Slugger that I think everyone in baseball respects. Come back over here, you've got the Babe. All my records have been made with Louisville Sluggers. And Ted Williams, I'd have been a 290 hitter without a Louisville Slugger. So, very, very nice tour.
You guys want to come on down this way?
I'm going to give you a nice bat here.
I'm going to be behind you. You're going to get your own Louisville Sluggers. And once you guys get your own Louisville Sluggers, then that's where you're going to find our exhibit hall. Then that's where you're going to find our museum school. These are the two options you have presented to you, so please use them wisely.
So there's the souvenir bat that they're giving, and I'll put that in my office at home as a memento of this tour that I took here in beautiful downtown Louisville, Kentucky. All right, so interestingly enough, I've got to cut the tour of the Muhammad Ali Center short because there was a fire reported in the building, and they asked us to exit via the nearest emergency exit. So I did, and found my way back outside, and you can see there's a rather large group of students here getting ready to take a tour once they put the fire out here in the Muhammad Ali Center. Hopefully it's not a very big fire, if a fire at all. Alright, hope you enjoyed this short tour of the Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, Kentucky. You're looking at the Fort Knox of Louisville Slugger. In front of you are over 3,000 unique models of baseball bats that Louisville Slugger has made throughout its long history. Each bat model is stamped with a letter and a number. The letter represents the last name of the player who created the bat. The number indicates what number that player was within his letter to design a new model. For example, A99 was developed for Hank Aaron. He was the 99th player with the last name beginning with the letter A to create a new bat model. So, the Fort Knox of Louisville Slugger.
But will still treasure and respect the heritage contained in the bat ball. The craftsmanship and customer service.
Not quite sure what this gentleman is doing.
Making bats for the latest generation models.
Alright, there you go, folks.
Alright, folks, there you have it. My dad has his own Louisville Slugger here, and it's what a great gift for him. And I had it embroidered with, I don't know what the hell you call it, but I had it monogram, maybe is a better word, and it says, Burn Ball, Ernie Hall, World's Greatest Father. I don't know if you can see that or not, perhaps you can. But anyway, so hope you enjoyed this tour of the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory Tour. And if you're in Louisville, without question, you definitely need to come by and check this great place out. Have a great day.